Hi, Taurus. Welcome to your timeless intuitive reading. If this message resonates or you find it helpful, then it's for you. Now, I was just pre-shuffling the deck a few moments ago, starting to tune into your energy, and two cards came flying out of the deck: Judgment and the Queen of Cups. So, within your energy field right now, there is this beautiful awakening to a higher calling, I think catalyzed by a deepening of your sense of self. The Queen of Cups to me says that you are more in tune than ever with your heart's truth, with your feelings, and with your intuitive knowing. And of course, you are more embodied in your divine feminine power. And all of that adds up to an awakening. Judgment is literally waking up to your next level, your higher calling. And that higher calling could be a lot of different things. It could be work related, or it could just be your embodiment, an up level or an upgrade in your embodiment. I think that is certainly the case across the board, no matter what. You're being called into a higher level of embodiment through a deepening into your heart, deepening into your truth. And that may ultimately affect how you spend your time. Okay. So let's keep going a little bit. Do we want to pull any more for general energy? No. Okay. What is the primary experience that Taurus is moving through? What is the primary experience that Taurus is moving through? I'm hearing that you're being called into your divine feminine power. It doesn't matter whether you're a man or a woman. It doesn't matter. You know, we all have both masculine and feminine. So yeah, you're being called into your divine feminine power because your next level, whatever that looks like, involves greater embodiment of the feminine in some way. It's a primary experience that Taurus is moving through. Okay. Oh, got both. Yes. 8 of Wands. And the High Priestess. More divine feminine energy. Okay, so the 8 of Wands would indicate that in some area of life, things are moving quickly. Things are starting to pick up. This could also indicate sudden news or learning new information, kind of out of the blue. You learn something new that changes things, or at the very least, the speed of life is picking up in some way. Manifestations are coming in more quickly or more readily. And it is your divine feminine that is being called to meet them. See how the High Priestess is literally the 8 of Wands are literally flying directly at the High Priestess. So it's almost like you're being invited to meet the any kind of rapid changes that are coming at you. You're being invited to meet those changes with a sense of release or a sense of leaning back and opening rather than tensing, right? Because when things start to speed up in life or there's a sudden change of some kind, it can throw us into self-protection, tensing, some kind of anxiety, right? But you need to meet these changes by opening to them. Lean back, let it happen, and stay connected to your own inner knowing. Stay connected to your heart's truth. No matter how fast life is going, No matter what changes are thrown at you, don't let it disconnect you from your own inner knowing and your personal truth, right? I feel like the High Priestess wants to say something. I'm just going to channel right through her. Oh, oh, okay. I'm hearing you're waking up to your divine feminine embodiment because you disowned her for so long. So there was some kind of, in the past, there has been a rejection of your feminine, a rejection or a fear around your own feminine nature, or at the very least, some kind of misunderstanding and lack of full ownership of your own feminine. So this is a really healing moment, a healing opportunity for you. Tell me more about, this deck is just jumping all over the place. Tell me more about what Taurus is going through right now. The Chariot. Ooh, okay. So yeah, the Chariot is about focusing on you, your wants, your needs, your desires, tunnel vision. This is what I want. I'm going to make it happen. Peace out, everybody else. You know, again, like not being distracted by what other people have to say. It's almost like this beautiful 1-2 step where you sink more into your divine feminine, and as an immediate result of that, as a response to that, your divine masculine steps up. That has been my experience in life, that the feminine always sets the tone. Feminine sets the tone, and your own masculine energy or lack thereof is a response to the embodiment or lack thereof of your feminine. I hope that that made sense. So because you're choosing your own feminine nature in a more powerful, profound way, your divine masculine is starting to step up. He's responding to her. This is about okay, like you, the feminine, you're telling me what you want. I'm going to make it happen for you. Let's go. Let's go. Charging forth towards a vision that maybe only you can see, right? That's what the Chariot speaks to. You believe in yourself. You know what you want. You can see it in your heart. You can feel it. Nobody else has to be on board. You believe in your own vision. You believe in you. And so you're going straight for it. All of this is just adding up to it's almost like what you're really experiencing right now is a deepening and therefore a solidification of your own identity, which of course includes both masculine and feminine. And it could be affecting your life in a really major way. Let's look at your challenge. What is the primary challenge that Taurus is moving through right now? I feel this sense of, I almost just said urgency, but I don't think that's the right word. It's almost like this force is coming almost from like your stomach, this determination, this force, this urgency, even in a good way, to meet any challenge that arises on your path, and to not let anything stop you from being you. You're just owning you. What is the primary challenge that Taurus is facing right now? Eight of Swords. This is the card of self-victimhood. This means that in some way, shape, or form, you're holding yourself back with your thoughts. You are trying to protect yourself by holding yourself back. Yeah. So the reality is, nothing is stopping you but you from going straight for what you want. Nothing is stopping you but you. But inherent in the Eight of Swords is the most powerful opportunity to experience freedom. Because the only way out of this, like, binding cage that you've created for yourself, the only way out is through choice. Nobody's going to come make it any better. Nobody's going to save you. You have to free yourself from the cage you have created, that cage being your own thoughts. And when you can do that, when you free yourself, you have access to true freedom, because you didn't wait for anybody to come and make it better. You made it better. You freed yourself. Okay? So start to notice how your thoughts and beliefs or your perceptions try to hold you back from the next level that you're being called into, the next level of embodiment, the next level of self-expression, the next level of creation, the next level of being seen, being heard, being known, being a force of nature, however that resonates for you. Clarify the Eight of Swords, please. Clarify the Eight of Swords. Clarify the Eight of Swords. Clarify the Eight of Swords. Seven of Cups. Oh. Okay, this is about distraction. Okay, every time I see the Seven of Cups, I think of this phrase I heard from a spiritual teacher once called, the phrase is the Palace of Potentials. The Seven of Cups always makes me think of the Palace of Potentials. It's where, you live in this world where all options available to you look kind of enticing, and so you never commit to any one of them, because as soon as you commit, you have immediately killed off all the other options. And you're afraid that you're going to change your mind and you're going to regret the decision that you made, right? So you just never choose anything. You're overwhelmed by the options available to you. Okay, so when I look at these two together, the Eight of Swords and the Seven of Cups, I see this almost as like you holding yourself back because you're getting distracted by all the things that you could do or could be, when what you really need to do is connect with your heart and let the singular truth of you reveal itself. And then you base your decision on that. You base your commitments on the truth of your heart. Knowing yourself is not, it's not really a guessing game. In my experience, coming to know yourself is not a guessing game. It's an allowing. Knowing yourself requires an allowing of what is to sort of like erupt and bloom out of you. There is a truth of you, that there's a truth of you that wants your commitment, and you're avoiding committing to it. So the question that's coming to me now is like, what are you avoiding committing to? What are you avoiding committing to? Okay, let's go into advice. What does Taurus need to know or do? What does Taurus need to know or do? King of Wands, commit to your creativity. Okay, how can you take your creativity to the next level? How can you take it to the next level? If you knew, just hypothetically, if you knew that your heart wanted you to take your creativity to the next level, what would that look like? Potentially. Just what would it look like? This could be so many things. There's no way I could even start to hone in on what this would specifically be for you. And the way I see it, this King of Wands, he's looking, the way that the cards are laid out in front of me, he's looking right at that Seven of Cups. And he's looking at it with this like incredible intensity and ferocity. There's like this determination coming through him to to find himself in this palace of potentials, in the sea of potentials. Where is he? Where am I? Right? Where are you? Stop looking for you out there and sink into the truth of you right here. Your heart is telling you to take your creativity to another level. Just Taurus that didn't know what to do. And with the King of Wands as part of your advice, you know, the King of Wands represents someone who's like incredibly bold, really, really bold. Not only is he not afraid to be seen, he freaking loves to be seen. He loves attention. So I wonder if there is some part of you that is afraid of attention. Maybe there's like this war inside of you between like, I want to share my creative soul in a larger way, but I'm scared. I'm scared. Embrace your boldness, embrace your fire, embrace the part of you that loves the spotlight. Maybe this is a part of you that was disowned like a really long time ago. I don't know. Any other advice for Taurus? Eight of Pentacles. This is the love of work, the love of honing your craft. Being so passionate about what you're doing or creating that you lose all sense of time, right? There is something that you love. Work, art, something that you love to do, something that you love to create. And life is just asking you to take your commitment to it to the next level. It's as simple as that. So you have to get out of your head, stop overthinking it, stop looking outside of you for the answers, and sink into your heart instead. Because the answer is right here. Your truth is right here. What you know you need to commit to is right here. It's not out there. And I would say do some healing, like shadow work around the part of you that or I should say the parts of you that are in conflict, right? The one that wants the spotlight and the one that's terrified of it. Okay. To wrap it up, I'm going to tune into the elemental energies that are coming through to support you right now. For plant energies, I heard hibiscus, lavender, and rose. For an animal energy, I'm actually hearing rabbit, which is interesting. Yeah. Yeah, okay. And then crystal energy. Okay, for crystals, I'm hearing pink quartz, which is rose quartz, and hematite. Yeah, hematite. Okay, those are the elemental energies coming forward to support you right now if you feel called to work with them. Thank you so much for letting me read for you, Taurus. This was a beautiful reading, a beautiful message. I hope that it was helpful or at least thought provoking. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. I would love to hear from you, and I will see you in the next reading. Bye.